have no fans is because Rick and damn Dupper talk way too goddamn much.
Well, hello.
God damn it, Rick! No!
Hello.
Put that away!
See a tooth in the listening pool there. We are demonetized right off the bat because I let the Cockosaurus out early. So we can get that out of the way. And also, fuck you. That was my fuck you, Stuckerberg.
That's okay.
That's that. There's three of us tonight. This is probably going to be the best show that was ever made in the last year.
The best.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Triforce.
It's gonna be good. Greg's back.
Ow! The chins are back, baby. You know,
Lee. Oh, you can keep going.
He's drinking.
Water. It does a body good.
Oh, it's water.
It is water.
It's Topo Chico.
It's Topo Chico water. Not a sponsor.
Topo Chico water.
They should be.
Not a sponsor, guys. Not a sponsor. Another one.
Yet.
Here we are.
No.
Happy Memorial Day to those. Or wait, is this Labor Day? What is this?
Yes, it's Labor
Day.
Day.
I'm confused.
It's Labor Day.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you, unions, but thanks for the day off. So, good stuff.
Okay.
Surprised we're recording this week. Josh was camping all weekend and couldn't make it. Duper.
We're really running out of excuses for Josh, ain't we?
I don't even think we're gonna say anything anymore. We're just gonna be like, well, it's just he's not here.
He's like the horrible parent that doesn't care and just is never around for his kids, and it's just like, you know, what excuses can you make? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So we originally had thought about taking the week off like everybody else because it is a holiday. Yeah, we talked about it, and then well, you weren't in the talks because you weren't here last week.
I don't recall this time.
Okay.
But then we got vetoed apparently by Duper on his soapbox, so we're here. Thanks a lot. Hey, but no Duper soapbox tonight.
We got vetoed by the guy who isn't here?
Yeah. How does that work?
He's such a bastard.
Yeah, how does that work?
I don't know. In the middle of the conversation, it was like, no, you got to do it. I'm like,
so
okay.
Where is Duper? Because he's also another one that we're starting to run out of excuses for not being on the show.
Somewhere in Nevada.
Ooh.
Somewhere in Nevada.
That's all I was told. Yeah, he said, I'm going someplace in Nevada with my family.
Did he actually come down to Las Vegas from Reno?
He just said that he was somewhere in Nevada because, you know.
We're staying at the link, folks. See you there.
On our way to Carson City.
Dude, yeah,
so,
I just want to apologize for not being here last week. So I got caught in that same drive-thru that Duper did for Carl's Jr., and I just literally got my Western Bacon Cheeseburger about an hour ago. So, so I'm back. I am sorry. From what I heard, I didn't really miss much, but...
you didn't.
Yeah, so... But the chins are back. The chins wanted to be back for you guys. I'm here.
I am excited that you did listen because, you know, you referenced last week's show, so that makes me happy.
I can never stay away from you guys for too long. I mean...
I know. I get it. Hey, we got some people jumping in YouTube. Hi, guys. I didn't think anybody would jump on the holiday, so hello. Greg.
Yeah, dude.
Big question.
Yes,
is that hair gel, or did you just take a shower or play a little whack-a-mole? You know what I'm saying?
You know. And then,
it's not that spit.
No.
Yes. No, dude, this is...
He's marrying it right now. He's married.
This is my normal hair look, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get a haircut like Lee every episode.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Right,
Lee, I'm so proud of him. Look at him. He got a haircut finally. It's been so long.
He's trimmed up, and then, I mean, look at that guy. What else do you have to show off for us, Lee? What you got? What you wearing over there?
So... let's get nice and close to the camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the nipple.
This is going to go great on audio.
Right there.
Oh,
okay.
Lee's working on. He's checking out different purveyors, right? Just trying to get an idea.
I'm making the merch store happen pretty quickly here. And actually, this shirt is going to be one of several more that I come up with over the next couple of weeks. And you know, if Greg can get some more subscribers to us and listeners during the week, maybe we'll give a couple away.
That's a good point. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit that share button thingy. Like it. Share it with every one of your friends. Because if you all share it with 10 of your friends, then we'll have 10 more subscribers. So share it, guys. We love you. Comment and stuff. And share. And
I feel
subscribe.
like after you do that every time, I feel like we need to go jump right back into Call of Duty with our streaming.
Yeah, right.
I'm down.
I guess.
I'm down. Let's go.
Hey guys, I'm just here with a makeup tutorial and also Call of Duty. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell.
Let's do it. Can we not do that?
No.
Why?
I mean, yeah, why not, dude? I mean, I don't know how to play good video games. I'm not young like Lee, so I'm not good at any of that stuff. But I'm totally down to troll Battlefield. I play that shit right now.
Oh,
Speaking of this, this is going to be releasing on Wednesday, and you'd mentioned this too, Lee. In 2001, you were old enough to be in the classroom when George Bush got his ear whispered into.
Yes.
Was that kindergarten? Yeah.
Yeah, it was first grade.
9/11's coming up, and I know we did a pretty big epic show last year, but just a quick reminder, it is coming. This is the 20-year anniversary too. I don't think those folks should be forgotten, and everybody that was affected for decades afterwards. It's really important that we just don't let that go. I know that's a little serious note, but I don't want to forget about that and say a prayer for those that lost their lives. Intense. I did watch the movie actually today. It came out on Netflix last week with Michael Keaton. It's called Worth, about the lawyer that had to actually evaluate every person's life that was lost for the families to pay out from the government, and with using the 9/11 fund. It's really interesting when you had to think about that people actually had to sit there and come up with an algorithm to figure out how much a person's life was worth. And that, obviously there were going to be different values, and lobbyists from, different areas were trying to get the CEOs, $20-25 million payouts or bigger. And some of these janitors were just happy to see a couple $100,000 for, paying off, like, hey, your dad's dead and he was your sole breadwinner, but here's $200,000 for the rest of their lives. Really interesting story. So if you guys get a chance, check it out. It's called Worth. It's fucked up. Dude,
there is, like, it is crazy. What's crazy to me? 9/11 was obviously, and I think we all shared our personal stories of 9/11 a year ago. If not, then we can kind of go over that too, because
we did.
I know all of our stories is unique. And from some of us being in the military to some of us being in elementary school, kindergarten, Lee, and all that. But it's crazy to me that we have people that are working today that weren't even born during 9/11. Like, that's unfathomable to me. Like that's like, the equivalent of like me not knowing about fucking JFK, right? Because none of us were born back then, but like it's so ingrained in our parents' minds, and it's just crazy, right? You're like, wait, you weren't even born on 9/11? Holy shit, we're getting old,
Yeah.
And that's wild, man. Yeah, there's a couple good documentaries that are out on Netflix. They always come out around this time. Yeah, and it's just, man, never forget.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those that you should take. I mean, obviously, it's going to go down in human history until something horrendous like this happens again. But that's, I still say that's the scariest, worst day of every American, in their lifetime, at least in our generation. There's just nothing like it, It affected every single human in this country at the same time. That's pretty nuts.
I mean, it spawned two different wars, not just one, but two different wars. One that we obviously talked about, or we have talked about with Afghanistan the past few weeks, which is just insane that, we're already at the 20-year mark. There was a brand new agency created out of this, Department of Homeland Security, and all their color codes that everybody knows, from heightened threat to low risk and all that. I don't think the threat level to America has ever gone below orange, I don't think. Yeah. And just, the reconfiguration of law enforcement and intelligence agencies and it's just crazy, man. Lee, what do you think?
We never got rid of the Patriot Act, right?
Yes, we did actually.
Okay.
Or I think it ran its course to where now you need more of like FISA warrants and stuff like that again. And I don't know for certain. That's a good question, but yeah, I think some of the things in the Patriot Act expired, and then some of the things got reformatted to, like not waterboarding and things like that. So yeah.
I'm sure the torture stuff. Yeah, well, I remember the torture stuff was such big news, and that lasted a while, right? Lee.
Yes, sir.
You're the youth of the group. How do you feel about it?
I will answer that question in just a second. Stand by.
All you hear in the background is someone yelling. It's the dude in the basement.
Hey, give me a beer. Hurry the fuck up.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's interesting that the Patriot Act is still somewhat around. With everything ending, that's still there. I mean, I guess it's not that interesting. Of course, they're going to hold on to some kind of control when you give that kind of control, right? So,
dude,
kind of
anytime you put your stuff in the internet and in this digital age, nothing is private anymore. I mean,
yep.
you
Sure
know
it
that
is.
by all the nude photos you send every week, Rick. I mean, you know nothing.
Wait, you mean by setting my profile to private, it doesn't actually make it private?
No.
So wait, everybody's seen my dick?
Everyone.
Twice, at least twice.
Everybody.
Damn.
Everybody.
Well,
He's like, well,
thanks,
let's do it again. Woo!
Dude, here it comes. You want to see monetization? It's over now.
So, Lee, did you tell your mom to make a meatloaf back there? What was going on?
I did. Told her to get cooking because it's about that time. But I'm
You
not
need to
gonna,
tell her to make some more of those sexy ass.
not going to scream it into your ear right now, though. But yeah, when it comes to September 11th, I remember that day very well. Actually, believe it or not, my uncle actually worked at the World Trade Center.
Wow.
Really?
So yeah, and he had come down with the flu, didn't go to work that day, but it took us 4 days to actually get a hold of him and find out he was okay. It's pretty intense, going to. I was in high school. You guys, I think, were graduated by that point.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were.
Old ass motherfuckers. Yeah, I was in high school, man, and I remember showing up that morning, hearing about it on the radio on the way into school as we pulled in and stuff, and then got out and we had the big rolling cart TVs.
Yeah,
you remember those?
So, the VHS player TVs.
Yeah. So they rolled those into the classroom, and we spent the entire day just watching the news and all that. So,
dude, I'll tell you, man, I was in the Army.
It's bad shit.
You'll never, and I know Duper agrees with me on this because he was in the Army too. But you never met a better group of people that were ready to fucking stop everything they were doing and go to war on September 11th than you were with the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces. It's man, fuck Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda and those terrorist fucks.
When you look back at what bin Laden did, right? Because everybody thought he was just a financier for the 10 years he was active before. The man, as evil as he is, obviously from our point of view,
was.
Well,
he's not alive anymore, Rick.
Well, the spirit lives on, right?
Oh God.
God, I hope not. Zach Bagans is gonna be like, "Oh my God!"
Can you? It's gonna do a Ghost Adventures.
We are in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and my feelings. Oh my God.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fucking medium ass black shirts everywhere. He looks like he's every band from like 2003. That's still. It's like, bro, it's been 20 years. Like, take the leather strap off your wrist and maybe a little less gel in your faux hawk.
Quit wearing the eyeliner and
Oh, Jesus. That. Anyways, that's getting me off track. What I was trying to say, there is nothing. I can't think today of a terrorist attack that would hit us like that. That was brilliant in the mind that you're hitting the two tallest towers. Thousands and thousands of people. I was watching one of these documentaries, and they mentioned that there was upwards of 80,000 people at the World Trade Center every day, right? And you just had to make sure that they were there. Hit them during business hours, and look at the damage and destruction that was done from that. Like, where are you going to be able to do that in America ever again? Like that we were so vulnerable that day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just interesting.
Well, here's the beautiful thing about America. And you know what? I'm just going to share my 9/11 story again, so bear with me for a couple minutes.
I'm just going to go sleep real quick.
All right, I'll wake you up at the end. But it's a perfect reflection of how America works, right? So I was in the military in Fort Polk, Louisiana. Beautiful fucking shithole. You'll drive right past it. So, once a month, we're in what we call the field, where we go out in the field, we do military exercises, combat exercises, stuff like that. So once a year for like a chill quote unquote chill field experience, we would drive an hour north to one of their National Guard posts and fucking just chill out there for like a week, right? So we started there on September 9th, right? And we're supposed to have police escort and everything because we're traveling on civilian roads and civilian highways and stuff like that. Police escort never shows up, right? So we're like, well, fuck it. We need the drive. Let's go, right? So, I mean, you got like convoys of hundreds of vehicles and Humvees and trucks and everything like that. Americans getting pissed off at us, flipping us off, cutting us off because we're, slowing things up and F you, blah, 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 right? So we get there on September 9th, right? America doesn't give a fuck. 2 days later, September 11th happens, right? And we were in the field, so we weren't able to see anything on the news or anything like that, right? We stayed in the field a few more days, and we came back on September 14th. Well, remember how I said we need a police escort, right? Because it helps with blocking off the freeways and stuff like that. This time, on September 14th, like 2 hours prior to when we were supposed to leave, the cops all of a sudden show up, and we're like, oh, hey, who are you guys? And we're like, oh, we're here for your military escort. You guys always need an escort, right? Yeah, we're here for you guys. We support you, love you, blah, 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 right? We're like, okay, weird, And then so we drove back, right? Everything went well. But this time, whereas the same drivers that were flipping us off and cutting us off and everything like that 5 days prior, well, now all of a sudden, all these fucktards are waving American flags, having signs like, we love you, God bless our soldiers, blah, 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 right? So that's kind of like the state of America, right? Like we have wars or conflicts or deployments or whatever, right? And then all of a sudden people get complacent, they forget about the attacks or, when it's no longer, when everything starts being more of a hindrance to them as opposed to a security, prevention, tool and things of that nature, then we get complacent, right? And then the enemy finds out where we're complacent at and attacks us, right? And then all of a sudden, then after we get attacked again, I mean, look at it from any of the times we've been attacked from Pearl Harbor. Obviously, that was a little bit different because we went to we joined World War II after that to 9/11, we get complacent until we get attacked. And then all of a sudden we care again. And then it's an evil process that just goes back and forth between caring about our security and our military and I'll even say law enforcement to not. It's just a sad circle and it's going to happen again. Guarantee you within the next 30, 50 years, we'll probably get attacked again because Americans are a bunch of fucking whiny ass babies now. And they, bitch about too much shit now. And their whole, they care about all the little things that, yeah, we are going to get attacked again. It's just, it happens.
What do you, why do you think we weren't attacked last year when we were probably like globally, we were very weak at that time, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, but COVID ran its whole course, right? People were more paranoid about COVID, right? It was a large scale pandemic. Nobody really knew all the facts. Things were evolving every day, every week. You have politicians saying one thing, the CDC saying one thing, and then, flipping the script right afterwards. So yeah, 2020 was a weird year in the world. And I mean, but here's the thing, bad guys love holidays, right? And they love anniversaries. So, that's why things like Super Bowl are always, a high presence, obviously Inauguration Day is, a high, security presence and 9/11 is too, even though, we've thwarted plenty of attacks. All it takes is just one time, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But think about how many different events have happened though, with active shooter events, fucking religious places getting shot up and attacked. Like attacks are still happening. It's just, they're not heart attacks anymore. They're what they call soft target attacks or easier attacks, like, shooting up schools and churches and mosques and things like that.
Was it a grocery store in New Zealand last week, right?
Yeah, they're crazy down there though, because they don't use guns; they use knives. Like,
yeah,
like,
Japan does that too.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Japan never gave up the swords, dude. So they're just like, fuck you and your. I don't need your guns. I got Hattori Hanzo right here.
Oh God.
The Kill Bill soundtrack's just playing in the back. But whatever happens, Zach Bagans will go ghost hunt afterwards. So we're.
Oh! I'm gonna ejaculate over a noise in the background. Did you hear that?
Oh Lord.
Fuck that guy. What else is going on in the world? Or do you have anything else for 9/11?
No, dude, I just kind of like sharing that story, not just because it's my experience, but I think it's like a perfect reflection of how America is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. 110%.
So you named this episode "Save the Human, Save the World."
Yep.
Yeah.
For the
that
80
was a
you watching
reference-
right now, what is that reference to? Leave it in the comments.
It's a 15-year-old reference.
At
Just
least.
wanna point that out.
At least. And the saying may be off slightly.
Yeah, I tweaked it to fit myself.
Yeah.
So, what made you come up with a 15-year-old TV show reference?
Because Duper's not here, I felt like we were all going to be heroes this week.
Ah,
I wanted to like make a reference. And
That
if,
show,
if
man.
people still don't get what the hell we're talking about, then too bad.
I don't know what's going on. You just brought up heroes. I started rewatching Lost last week. Like, while I'm
Did you?
typing in the
No.
background, I was
Oh,
like, I'm
don't
going to
do
watch
it.
Lost again. And so I'm like halfway through the first season right now. But now you just brought up heroes. And the first season was so good at heroes.
Oh, so good.
And then it went bad. And then they focused on my least favorite thing of that whole fucking show was the dude's name is Hero because he's from Japan on the show Heroes. And he's a bitch the whole time. Like, I am the good guy. Like,
Yeah,
shut the
yeah.
fuck. Nobody cares about him. Bring the hot cheerleader back. Like, I want titty. Like, that's all I'm looking for
She
here.
was 12 in those episodes.
Yeah.
She was
Little young, Rick.
she
Little
was
young.
over 18. I checked back then. We had the
You
internet
checked
then
back
too.
then, huh?
Yeah.
I loved the first season of that show. I never
What's
watched
her
it
name?
again after that.
Hayden Panettiere or something.
Something like that.
And then she married one of the brothers, the boxers, the 7-foot brothers. She's like 4'8", and she married
7-foot
what's
brothers.
his name? Come on, big heavyweights, big names. Greg, you should know this. You love this shit.
Are you saying I'm fat?
Yeah.
Is it
So I should know
WWE?
other fat people?
No. Actual boxing.
Oh, I don't watch boxing. I watch
Starts
MMA.
with
So they're
Kriskov, the
they're
Russian?
boxers in the World Wrestling Entertainment Program.
No. They're actual heavyweight boxers. I'm actually looking them up right now.
Are you?
They're
Yeah, I
Vladimir
bet you're
Klitschko,
looking it
Vladimir
up, Rick.
Klitschko.
Ooh.
Vladimir Klitschko. I can't even say his
Say
name.
that
Now I'm
sometimes
duper
fast.
this week. Look at that.
Yeah.
I can't even say it. He's 6'6". She's like 4'8". That's a lot of man.
With my
for,
hair, I'm
little
like
cheerleader.
6'6". That's why I do it. Helps elongate the face.
Cecil said where he is heroes.
Boy, oh boy.
So-
Did she age well
Hayden Panettiere?
or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's our age. I want
yeah,
to point out.
she was 12 back then, so she's
No,
in her
I'm-
mid-20s
oh
now.
my god. I am looking it up right
you
now because
fucking dirty bird.
positive.
You dirty, dirty old man.
Yeah, you are. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She has
She
a
was-
kid.
Same age as your daughter is currently, Rick.
She's 13, you son of a bitch. That's
yeah,
gross.
she was 13 in that show.
No. She's 32. So she was 18 by then.
What?
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay. You know, maybe like a
All legal.
so 14 rounded up to 18. That works for fucking Rick.
And I take it back. She's not 4'8". She's 5 feet tall.
oh,
So he's a full foot and
4
a half
inches.
taller.
Mm-hmm.
Good height. Yeah. Thank you.
When
Thank
did
you
the
for
show
bringing that
Heroes
to the
come out?
world,
The show
Dave.
Heroes came out in 2006.
So 15 years ago, and she's 32 now.
17.
So
when it
she'd be
started.
17.
So she was
Oh,
17.
that's gross, man. That's gross.
Yeah.
Jeez,
That's
Oh
so
my
gross.
God, who likes young girls like that? Oh, how horrible!
I mean,
Uh.
in my defense, I was also in my 20s during that time. So, like,
that's still
like 5 or
statutory.
6 years off. It doesn't,
Statutory, you fuck.
in your
Oh,
20s.
God,
You were like
gross.
29 15 years ago.
Oh God.
Wait,
You
are you
know?
sure Heroes came out? No, I was not. That's actually something I wanted. I was going to bring that up this week.
Bring up
Yeah,
what? Your,
2006 to 2010. You're right.
You know what?
That
This is your birthday month, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, so I turned 40 next Tuesday, I think it is. I don't know, whenever the 14th is.
you know whose birthday is tomorrow?
Yours.
Not episode release tomorrow, but actual tomorrow, September 7th. My
Somebody
queen,
historical.
my beautiful wife. You know,
Oh.
Heather.
Are we allowed to
Oh.
say her name?
Yes. Well, not
Happy
her last
birthday,
name.
Heather.
Not her last name. Just first name.
Okay, happy birthday. Not
So we
Yeah,
can't,
her
so-
last name.
we can't
she's
say
turning 24
McIntyre.
She's turning 24 this year, so I'm very happy. It's been a great, wonderful marriage. I love you, babe, and yeah.
Hey, actually, Friday, since we're doing this birthday thing, all of a sudden, Fuck You Art turns 40.
Really?
Ooh,
Yeah. It's his birthday on Friday.
40 going on 60.
a lot of 40s
Yeah, well-
this year.
I mean, Ewoks live for a very long time, from what I understand. So this is like a drop in the bucket for him.
Tunic,
It's
Yeah,
nothing we-
technically,
Happy
he's still a
birthday,
baby.
Wicket. A very hairy baby
Yeah, he's still a baby.
with big club feet. Anyways, I'm turning 40, and for about a month now, Rachel's like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I honestly, I figured out that I'm kind of burnt out. I don't really want to do anything. You know, I want a little birthday golf. That's about it. Nothing crazy." So apparently, she's been like sneakily putting together like a surprise party for me. That I was very clear I don't want to have a party. Because
Don't worry, I wasn't invited, Rick. So I won't be there.
I was like, look, man, I don't want to do the work to have a party. Like that's the thing. Like we've already had a few this summer. I'm good. I don't want to have to grill and clean and all that shit. I just don't want to do any of that. I'm not into it. So just by chance, one of our dear friends, one of our dear mutual friends' wives, texted me earlier this week. We were talking about something else, and she's like, "Hey, man, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry I'm not going to make it to your birthday party. I'll be out of town." And I happen to be sitting next to my wife, and I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker!" Right? So I'm like, Rachel, are you planning a party for my birthday? And she's like, "Who fucking told you?" Right? She starts losing her shit, and I'm like, "Okay, literally the one thing I said I did not want is a party." And normally I'm like the social guy, and I like to have parties. So I've been reflecting on that this weekend. Like, why am I not into the idea of doing this? And I think, honestly, I've social lifed myself out like this summer.
What?
For because you kind of cut yourself off for like a year from really being every weekend's a party, every weekend something, and then all of a sudden that stopped for like a year because we were literally doing something every single weekend, traveling or going to a party or something. You take a week off or a year off, and now I'm like, dude, I don't want to do everything every weekend. Like, I just want to be in my house.
Did you do something last weekend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you do something the weekend before that?
Yes.
Did you do something the weekend before that?
Yes.
COVID, Rick.
Yeah. Hey, I was smart. I am one of the 4/5 of this podcast that went and got vaccinated to lower my risk. So hopefully that did it. And I also don't go to like crazy places, but yeah, it's
Rick,
literally every weekend, right?
Moo.
Dude,
We'll get to that. So is it weird that I know 40 is like a milestone birthday, but I just don't have any interest in doing anything like that?
yeah, dude, I didn't feel like doing anything for my 40th either.
That's good because we didn't do anything for you.
No.
That was when we were still locked down. Greg's birthday was literally in the peak of the
I love you guys.
was that like the 5th surge or something at that point?
I can't wait for 8 years from now when Lee turns 40.
Fucking, how old do you think I am? You like, I am 12 years old in your eyes, and I have 34 kids, and I'm so confused
what
where
I
these numbers
understand-
come from.
Isn't Hayden Panettiere like 5 years older than you?
I mean, if she is, then fucking, she can rob my cradle.
Yeah. All right, so is it weird? Is it okay? Is it okay to be 40 years old and just not want to do that shit?
No,
Well, if you're
Because I already told her no, and she's canceling all that bullshit.
you can not want to do
Oh
it.
well, no, that's stupid because your wife planned all that, and
Well, she
you're
didn't
being
have-
a
because
dick to your wife. who
I'm
probably
not,
paid
because I
for
actually
shit.
told her. You want to know what I told her? I really, really would appreciate for my birthday.
Oh
is
God,
if
please
she
keep it
sup-
PG.
If she surprised me and just said, "Hey, man, tomorrow we're leaving in the morning. You and I've got a hotel. We're going someplace, and we're just gonna go spend a night together. Go out to a nice dinner, someplace else, and just spend a weekend together alone. Because we haven't done that shit in 2 years because our kid's always with us because of COVID. So, like, give me that, and I'd actually appreciate that more than anything right now.
You should
so I kind of
ask-
explained that to her, and she's like, "Dude, my bad." I was like, "Thank God."
You should ask
So-
your daughter what you should do for your 40th birthday and let her surprise you.
I hope it's not another slumber party because we did that for her 13th. Did I even mention what it's like to have 5 13-year-old girls in your fucking house for a slumber party?
During COVID?
Holy
Oh my God.
I mean, they were all vaccinated. We checked. No, but fuck me,
man.
dude. I had no idea, right? I thought it was like you're gonna play the telephone game or the mall game, board games, and we're just gonna hit each other with pillows and paint our nails and that kind of shit. It was off the fucking chain. Like as soon as they got here, they're like, "Yo, what's going on with the candy here?" I was like, "What the fuck?" So they go and they eat like all this candy because we were doing a movie thing in the backyard. We got a projector and screen and shit, and they literally ate all that. And then I bought like it literally was 9 pounds of tri-tip meat, 2 tri-tips, 9 pounds, and then 3 racks of ribs, thinking that's enough for them and the parents if they want to stop and eat. Right? They ate all of it, like before the adults. I put it out, and it was like they were running in like Speedy Gonzalez, like where you can't even see it; it's just a blur. Because I put shit down and I'd hear like fucking turn around and shit's just the plate's empty. Like,
you just see bones going all over the place.
Oh my
shit.
God. They fucking broke our brand new couch. Like, because that's where you needed to wrestle and fucking like It was like having teenage boys. Like I looked over and one of our dear nieces, Gracie, she's from like top rope off the top corner of the fucking couch onto like 5 girls, is doing like a fucking like an elbow drop and just like, holy shit, what is fucking happening here? Like, I thought you guys were going to be chill.
This is reminding me of all the good times we had in our garage and the times that we had at Frankie's house where you got antiqued and leg dropped and Dupper broke that, that 500-year-old fucking antique table.
Our kids are getting us back. Yeah, our kids are getting us back very, very smoothly. Like, it was intense, man. So yeah, it was a good time, but I'm glad that'll only happen like once a year. Like, holy shit.
So let me ask you, did they just fight like out of nowhere and just like grapple and wrestle and fuck around? Like,
yes.
Yeah. Because I remember that's what we used to do. We fought a lot, and I don't remember what ever caused our kerfuffles.
Dude,
like,
they were just fucking going nuts. And then I put the fucking movie on, right? It gets dark. I put the movie on. I bought Jungle Cruise. I'm like, we're gonna watch Jungle Cruise, And they're sitting back and they're like, can we just watch like Scream or something? I'm like, I got Jungle Cruise because your parents were cool with that, right? Like, I'm trying to make sure it's cool. They're like, all right. So then more candy comes around and we've got a fire in the fire pit. And, they sit down and I shit you not, in less than 20 minutes, they ate all the candy, all the popcorn, and we're done with the fucking movie. Like, I was like, cool. So Josh and I are sitting out back and Josh is smoking a cigar, and he couldn't even finish half the cigar before these kids were back inside fucking everything up. Like, it was insane. Like, thank you, girls. I'm just glad my daughter had a good time. But at the same time, I was like, wow. Like, just wow.
Did anybody leave with a concussion, though?
No, but there was a huge... One girl had like a gash across her face.
Oh my God.
And we're like, how the fuck did that happen? And she's like, oh, I cut myself with my own fingernail when we were wrestling, and it just went, Hurrah! I was like, holy shit. Like, that's kind of a big scratch to explain to your fucking parents.
Dude, that's a future WWE wrestler right there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. I was like, cool. Yeah, so it was, I mean, I guess if you guys want to come over and wrestle, we can do that for my birthday.
Dude.
I'm down.
I'm too old for that. Dude, my knees are fucked. My shoulders fucked. Like, I'm too old for that shit, man.
You know what? Speaking of wrestling, sorry, I need to say this, okay? I need everyone who listens to us to pay attention because in the next couple of weeks, I think I'm going to have Rick help me host, but we're going to be doing...
what are we doing?
Midget wrestling.
Where?
We're Take Warning is going to be hosting midget wrestling in Lancaster, California. I will put out the details as soon as I get them.
The midget wrestling, the last time I was there, I got in trouble because I kept yelling, grab him in the dick. So
what?
Yeah, but if you're hosting it this time, scream it all you want.
I can do whatever I want.
Do whatever you want.
All right, as long as I can yell that.
Yeah.
Greg, can you make it out here?
Oh my God.
Yeah, can you make it out here for that? I'll let you know as soon as I find out the dates and everything.
Oh. Dude, we need to like do a live stream, like Facebook live stream, Instagram live, that shit. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, dude.
Oh yeah.
Is this the Midget Mania?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right.
So is Fuck You Art in the competition then?
No.
Yes. We got to get him in there. We got to get him in there.
They got him on the side. He's the bell ringer.
I want him to wear the black Andre the Giant unitard. Just the one strap going over, the one nipple's kind of popping out, and it's just all hairy. He kind
There
of.
you go.
Oh man, we don't have a graphic of
God.
Arthur, right? Of Wicket, so that
No.
everybody has an idea of what we're talking
No,
about.
we don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Just look up any Ewok,
Yeah,
and then
ju-
imagine them just slightly stronger.
Or instead of like the ring girls, it's the ring Ewok, and he just fucking
What was
holds it
the
around one
Russian's
side.
name in Street Fighter?
Zangief
So
Was
imagine Zangief if he was only 4'11" and Mexican.
and furry.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
Yes. Yeah.
It's brilliant. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so we talked a little bit of that. Yeah, I'm turning 40. Save the human, save the world.
Save the human, save the world. Rick's turning 40 and he's fucking boring.
Yes,
right.
I am, dude. I feel like that's
I know.
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm like, man, when did I get so boring? But at the same time, that just sounds so satisfying.
You know, I already canceled other plans for your birthday.
Oh,
But she did cancel that.
Mm.
Yes, we did. We talked. It's over. But
So I
I'll see you-
canceled other plans to make time for the plans for you that you canceled now.
what a fucking.
Oh,
dick
this was
guy.
days ago. But then at the same time, Lee, you were. I should be seeing you on my birthday, is what I was told.
Why?
My actual birthday.
No.
Yeah, that's when she wants you there.
No.
That's a Tuesday.
I'm glad we're talking about this on.
Yeah, people
on the
need
show.
people need to hear.
People need to work.
People need to understand what it is to deal
Hey,
with
man.
you on a regular basis.
Here, let me
Or-
just explain that I said this months ago, over a month ago. Don't do a party. I don't want to have a party.
No, you didn't.
I
No, you did
literally
not
said
at
that.
all.
No.
To
We
my
were all
wife, I
talking
said I
about.
don't want to have a party.
We
No.
were all talking about, what are we gonna do for Rick's 40th? Yeah, cool. Don't worry, Greg.
No,
We're gonna
you
have
guys were talking
we're gonna have
like
a 40. No, you were
Yep.
in
just
on it
found out
too.
last week.
know-
Duper's trying to find a studio for us all to record together and smoke cigars. I'm like, what?
God, that'd be so awesome.
Somebody
though.
told me.
All right, we need a podcast archivist and have them pull up all the video evidence.
Say
of
that
you
word again?
Lying.
Yeah, please.
Say that
Duper,
word
can you
one more
say that
time for
again?
me.
Archivist, archetype, historian. God damn it!
Oh, I love
Fuck
it.
you, Lee. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Okay. So something I did want to bring up to you guys. I saw Shang-Chi on Friday night.
Don't
And,
fucking spoil it, asshole.
Yeah, I,
I
haven't seen
just need you guys to know. I need you to know this right now. It's a top 3 Marvel movie.
it. Is it?
Well,
It
hold on.
is.
So, what are your top 3? And then that will help me gauge. Because there have been times where you're like, "This is fucking awesome," and then I'll watch things and I'll be like, "That was fucking horrible."
Okay, so
what are your top 3?
I still hold Winter Soldier up there pretty high because it's a spy movie. I love it. In game, I think is top 3 as well. And then from there, it gets a little. I would say Shang-Chi. So those are all kind of. I actually think Shang-Chi might be number 2 now over Endgame. It's really, really, really good.
Over the first Avengers.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. That's
Wow.
like number 5. Number 4 would probably
Really?
be yeah. See,
Wow.
but I loved Ant-Man and Guardians. The first Guardians. I mean, that's got to be
Right.
up there. You got to look at. I mean, the first Avengers was great, but that was all foundational, right? Oh shit! I hit the
No,
mic.
dude, bullshit.
Um,
It was an accumulation of everything that they had done.
Right,
during
but that's
phase
the
one.
foundation they built so that they could do this for the next 30 years. So I have a lot of appreciation for it. But when you get into Captain America, like the Winter Soldier, like how good that movie was just standing alone, and Guardians alone is just something special. Shang-Chi is like that, where it's just really special. Black Panther, that's another one. Like there's really good things, and I honestly, somebody referenced like, oh, it's just like an Asian Black Panther. It is not an Asian Black Panther, although it is really good to the culture. It is not an Asian Black Panther. The kung fu is fucking great. I will.
I
point
like
that
how
out.
I tell Rick to give me his top 3, and he names every single movie in the Marvel universe.
He starts going through the whole list.
Well, my top
no.
3 in phase 1 were this, and then phase 2, and then
Yeah.
I really like the
Okay,
Iron.
you know what? Now my top 3 after seeing Shang-Chi is probably going to still be Winter Soldier is my favorite still, Guardians, and then I'll put Shang-Chi.
He's like, yeah, and then I really liked the Defenders and the Iron Fist and Luke
You did-
Cage
hold on.
on Netflix.
Nobody liked the fucking Iron Fist. Fuck you.
Oh man.
Nobody liked that shit. Oh, it's so fucking horrible. Oh man. It was pretty good. Did you see the Spidey trailer though?
Yes.
Yes.
The actual legit Spidey trailer.
Yeah, the real
not
one.
that grainy bullshit that you fucking sent me like a
Yeah.
week before. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
lots
dude.
of Deadpool love. I'll point that out. That was asked by a listener there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
lots of Deadpool love. But remember, that was Fox. That was MCU.
Deadpool, yeah.
He's just barely getting into MCU with those little movie reviews, but nothing crazy yet. He'll be there, and then he'll be one of my favorites.
It's
But-
gonna be it's gonna be interesting.
But that's
I
Spidey.
love-
Oh man, Spidey
I love
trailer.
the first Deadpool. I didn't really like the second Deadpool.
The second one
just
was
to be
okay.
honest.
It's really hard to top what you did in the first Deadpool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Have you
We'll
seen all
see
the
where it
shorts
goes.
and stuff that they put out?
Yeah, like him reviewing Free Guy.
Yeah, like all the random stuff they put out. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
love
good.
it all.
It's good. He's going to be good. Now, my question to you, now that you've watched the Spidey trailer, did you watch the What If from this week with Stephen
No,
Strange?
I have not watched What If yet.
Okay, so
Oh,
there's
wait,
not a
wait,
lot we
wait.
can talk about.
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about
Stephen
the
Strange.
Doctor Strange one? Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
I did see that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lee, I'm sure you didn't watch any of
I
this.
did
right?
not.
'Cause
I
you're
did not watch the
You were
last
not
one.
as
No.
big of a nerd.
Spoiler alert!
I've been
Yeah,
watching
put that
What
out
If.
there.
I haven't seen the latest one.
Okay, so just know that the Stephen Strange episode,
That was one of my favorite.
it is very much. This is the most. How would you say this? It ties in more to the MCU than any other What If, or any honestly, because it's explaining a lot, and you got to trust me on that. If you read the comics, they talk a lot about absolute points. That is going to be. It'd be crazy if Spider-Man isn't all about an absolute point. So just get ready, because everything you saw in Stephen Strange, I really truly believe leads into what's going to happen in Spider-Man. Fucking dope. I'm excited.
So I worry about the multiverse thing, right? Because whenever you talk about time travel and the multiverse, and like I think they did it fantastically in Spider-Man, into the Spider-Verse. That was excellent, right? It didn't get too convoluted with fucking this, that, time travel, and like that's the problem with all the X-Men movies, is they did too much fucking back and forth of like, what timeline is this, that, whatever. But I think if anybody can do it, Marvel can. I think that they will pull it out. I worry that they're kind of losing their stride a little bit when it comes to all these different phases. But I mean, you're saying Shang-Chi was awesome, so if they continue to make good contact, and don't forget about all the good stuff on Disney Plus, like
Loki.
Shit, not just Loki, but the why can't I fucking
Hawkeye?
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
You know? WandaVision was amazing.
Big Doug or Doug's.
Did you watch that?
No,
Oh
I
my
haven't watched
god,
it
I
yet.
cried.
I need to
every
watch
I
single-
still gotta watch that.
I can't do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be a little bitch about it.
I'm a bitch. I cried. It's fucking.
I'm sure I'll
deep.
cry too.
Yeah, no, I
amazing.
think the multiverse will work okay. I think if they do it like they did with Shang-Chi. Now, visually, there's going to be some stuff that I have stuff to pick on Shang-Chi about, but overall, I'm happy about it. But this does deal with multiverse.
Yeah.
So it's another one where you're going to have the multiverse was coming, and I'm really excited how they're so far showing it. So if they do it this way, we're going to be in really good shape. I think it's going to be really fun to watch. This might be the best phase, honestly. It could be.
I'm not
just
really. I'm
building
going
it up.
into it fresh eyes because I didn't really follow Shang-Chi. So
Well,
it's going to be a completely brand new.
I
movie.
didn't follow him a lot either. Because I always thought he was just a martial arts master. He didn't have any special powers. He was just badass Bruce Lee for Marvel. They do some shit here, and the way they tie in and fix Iron Man 3 and Iron Man 2, like there's just things like it's a really really cool movie. I really appreciated it.
I'm so disappointed that with Iron Man they didn't do more with the Mandarin other than that bullshit that they did.
Oh man, you're gonna love Shang-Chi. I can't wait. I can't wait till you see it now. Oh shit.
Cool.
I got a question. Did anybody watch that Bob Ross documentary?
No.
Okay, so I refused to watch it, to be honest with you.
Why?
And my wife and I, she's like, I was waiting to watch it with you because Bob Ross, anybody that knows me knows that Bob Ross is like a happy That's some of my zen right there, right? Like when I want to go to sleep or I just need to chill, it's always Bob Ross, right? I'll put him on and I just watch him paint for a while. Everybody watches it just for that same reason, joy of painting. It's pure joy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That shit is amazing. So when they came out with this and they're like, hey, they're making a documentary about Bob Ross's life, I was like, oh, cool, more joy. And then you see like, but there's a dark side. I was like, oh, fuck me, dude. So Rachel's like, do you want to watch this? I was like, no, the fuck I don't. I want to keep that shit golden and happy. Like if he had a hard time with some fucking lawyers or a child or I don't know what the fuck it was. Maybe he did fucking heroin off the show. All I want to know is what I see on the screen, and that's him painting. Actually, in my defense, right there, I don't know if you guys can see behind me, and you're not going to be able to see that in the podcast. There's a framed photo. I intentionally bought a Bob Ross print to hang in here because I was fighting the whole, like, I'm not watching that shit. Because Rachel really wanted me to watch it. And I was like, no, I'm still not doing it.
My wife watched it, and yeah, she was like, it's pretty fucked up. Like he got fucked over pretty
I don't want to hear about it, man. I just want to have one happy thing in my life that doesn't get, because everything's like that now. They're like, oh, cool. Hey, what'd you think about Mr. Rogers? Let's do a documentary with a dark side. Like, come on, man. Like, don't do that. Like, come on. Oh, did you hear about LeVar Burton? And pedophiles. Like, dude, I don't need any of that. Like, just fucking leave some good in the world. And they were human beings.
I don't know, Rick. You liked a certain cheerleader when she was a pretty.
Well, maybe that's my dark side.
You leave him alone.
That's going to be on your documentary.
You leave him
the
alone.
Scandal of the cheerleader.
Yeah.
It's just going to be me in black and white, and it's just zooming into my face. All shocked. Ugh.
They're going to be interviewing your wife and your daughter, and they're going to be all crying and shit. Like, I didn't even know him back then.
I'll be like, I thought she was 18. They're going to have, what's his name? To Catch the Predator.
Oh, we're going to get canceled real quick.
I understand when you were watching. Like, I see you brought a 6-pack of beer and a rubber ducky. Like,
and
what
then
the hell was that guy's
have,
name?
They're gonna have Christopher Wallace, right?
Not Chris Wallace.
Chris Hansen?
Or Hansen,
Hansen.
Yeah. Christopher Wallace. Wasn't that? No, that's the Notorious B.I.G. What the fuck am I talking about?
That would be kind of cool and also scary. I'd have to have Zach Bragan right there, right? Isn't that his name?
It was all a dream.
I felt the presence.
I just dude, that show is awesome. I know we all loved it, To Catch a Predator, right? I never got though how they always tried to have to amp up the arrest, right? Like I get Chris Hansen be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you got fucking chicken nuggets there, huh? And fucking condoms and shit, you fucking fuck." And then they would interview him, and then they would walk out, and then some cop in a fucking gorilla suit would fucking jump out and arrest him. I'm like, what?
He was in the bush.
The fucking ghillie suit.
Why is there a cop in a gorilla suit? I don't fucking know.
He had to be in the ghillie suit, so you wouldn't see him when he walks up.
Ghillie suit, Greg. Ghillie.
No. I know a ghillie suit. That they had that too, but there was one that I watched.
He was in a gorilla suit.
Like a gorilla suit, yes.
No,
like an actual gorilla, like King Kong.
Like gorilla, yes. And I was like, "What the fuck is this motherfucker doing?" And then all the cops are just fucking. All right,
I'm googling right now.
Dude,
yeah,
I'm telling you.
I'll put that on social media later to prove you right.
I am over 40 now, so my mind may not be as great as what it was, but I could have swore I definitely remember the ghillie suit, and I was like, "They're gonna snipe this motherfucker? What are they doing?" Like
they might. Maybe they were.
It'd have been better if "Fuck You Art" was in the bushes. And
so I know ghillie suits, but I don't see anything. I'm googling right now, and nothing's popping up about To Catch a Predator. And a cop in a gorilla suit.
It's his,
there are some really funny pictures, but I'm not going to bring those up.
His old man brain.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen. Fucking Chris Hansen. Just because I watched a show thinking, like, that's all it took.
I don't know.
Fuck me.
Oh, man. So, Rick, you're so into Bob Ross. Do you want to talk about any little happy accidents this week?
Well, hold on. I got one more thing to run by Rick.
Yeah. We still got a little time.
So speaking of TV, have you going on the DC side of things? Are you caught up with Titans?
Yes. I do watch Titans. Yeah.
Oh my God! Like This season of
for
Titans
anybody
has
that
been
doesn't
the
know,
best yet.
Titans was the Teen Titans. They made into a live action like R-rated real show. Came to HBO Max when HBO Max launched, and yeah, it's a pretty intense show. It's in the 3rd season now. Acting so for most of the actors, but it's pretty fucking good.
This season
Like,
is the
overall.
best yet. First season was good. Second season, and then this season, and it's the only show where it's just the dude who plays Bruce Wayne never dresses up like Batman. He's always just in Bruce Wayne mode.
Yeah,
I know.
Which kind of turns me off a little bit because I'm like, dude, you need at least one shot.
He's way too old for that, though.
No.
So first of all, this is what I love about Titans. Minka Kelly's in it. So it's Minka Kelly. She's on my list.
Yeah.
Like, and then whoever played Donna Troy, Wonder Girl. I'm looking her up right now to make sure she's old enough for me to say this.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's 30 years old. Connor Leslie, that's her name. Sweet baby Jesus. Also amazingly hot chicks. So thank you for that. My wife's probably listening. She's gonna be so mad, but god damn it.
Your wife's
listening. Dude, the guy they picked for Bruce Wayne, I get it that he's supposed to be old Bruce, but the homeboy's 60 years old. He would not look right in a Batman suit.
Sure he would.
Yeah, dude, CG makes everybody look great.
That guy looks jacked.
He does not look jacked.
He looks jacked.
His ribs and his stomach stick out more than his pecs.
Yeah, but then when he puts on the suit, he'll kick your ass.
He's got the old man jacked thing, I keep in shape by running. Like that's what he does. Like he's got that kind of body.
I want to look like that at 60, but I probably won't.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I see me being at least another 70 pounds heavier and rounder, furrier, less hair on top.
I hope that you have just that front part that you put gel in, and everything else is missing.
Dude, do you see how thin I'm getting back here?
Hey,
I mean, I know everybody on the audio portion could love seeing it.
It's the club, buddy. It's the club.
Yeah,
we're all doing it.
All right. So one more shameless plug. Take Warning All Things Sports is going to do the NFL picks, the Super Bowl picks this week to hold on to for the whole season. Do you guys have a Super Bowl pick you want to throw on that list?
Where are the Raiders? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, okay.
This motherfucker right here.
Okay, all right, we'll go Raiders.
No, I didn't say. I said, where are the Raiders?
Where are the Raiders?
Question. Yeah,
where are the Raiders?
Well, they're in Las Vegas, duh. But
yeah, so Super Bowl pick.
Well, it's not going to be the NFC East. We know that. Anybody? I don't know, man. I mean, do you think TB and Tampa Bay and Gronk and all those guys can fucking,
I'm the biggest Tom Brady hater, and I would never put it past Tom Brady to get to a Super Bowl.
No.
That's how I would answer that. There's no reason why he couldn't get to a Super Bowl, but I hate him.
Yeah. So. I don't know. Truth be told, I haven't really been following football. We know it's not going to be the Cowboys, so I guess we could put Cowboys at 32, right?
All right. You're not going 1 through 32, are you?
No.
I just need your pick here.
No, I don't have ultimate picks, but I know that the Cowboys are definitely at the bottom of that list.
All right, who's going to be in the Super Bowl? How about that? Not who wins it, just who from the AFC and who from the NFC will be in the Super Bowl.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh God.
Okay, the Harlem Globetrotters. Okay.
I don't know, Rick.
Chiefs.
Who do you think? Chiefs. Yeah.
So I'm having a hard time picking between the Chiefs or the Bills on one side.
Yeah.
And then I think it's going to be Tampa Bay or the Rams.
Or I'm going to be the fucking Rams. Shut the fuck up.
It's going to be
you and your stack still.
It's going to be good. Chiefs Bucks, and the Chiefs are going to take it. Watch.
So
watch it happen.
I love Patrick Mahomes, man. So I'm okay with picking him. But I love Josh Allen. I think he's what he's done with the Bills. He's just that much better every year. So there's a good chance. I think if there's any competition in the AFC, it's going to be Josh Allen.
Do you guys think the Seahawks can make it?
No. Yes. Anybody in the NFC West.
Do you think the Seahawks can go all the way?
Shot.
Okay, I'm going to say Seahawks.
Yeah, there's no reason why you can't pick an NFC.
I'll wear my jersey every week from here on out.
There you go. Do it, man. Rep your team, man.
Yeah.
Do your 12th man thing or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know.
12th woe man. Boop, boop, boop. I just know Raiders are making the playoffs, and then how far they go from there depends on if Derek Carr can stay healthy.
They're not making the playoffs this year.
They're making at least the wild card. I can tell you that.
No, they're not.
Yeah. No. Rick got season tickets to him too. So. with Dupper money.
I can't afford Raider Stadium. I've seen the prices.
I do need to come out to Raider Stadium at least once, though.
I want to too, but it's
Yeah.
like $1,200 for a
Yeah.
fucking middle seat.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Dude, I can't do that, dude. The cost of a Rams or a Chargers game cost as much as what it cost a tour of Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, because
Really?
it's about
Yeah.
$350 for middle with the Rams.
Jeez, dude. All right.
Yeah, I mean, like fucking, like nosebleeds in SoFi or whatever, like $50, right? A game, depending on who they're playing. It's like $60 just to do the Allegiant Stadium tour that lasts only an hour or two. I'm like, really? Like, so goddamn well they're not gonna charge any tickets less than $60 if the goddamn tour itself is $60.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very, very unfortunate.
All right. So let me get this FTMF out of the way, and then and this one you honestly can speak to. I don't give a shit. I just want to get it out of the way.
Oh.
Duper's not here to do his stupid needling fucking soapbox bullshit where we have to hear some nonsense. So I'm just gonna say it now. That way I don't have to talk about it next
Rick
week.
is angry about Duper, and Duper's not even
Yeah,
on
I know.
today.
I know.
I hate him.
He's so mad about him,
My best friend. Fuck that
and
guy.
he hasn't said a word.
I gotta change my tune before next week.
Oh God!
Nah, just-
I love you, bro. Welcome back. I miss you.
my best friend.
All right, man, get it out of the way. Go.
All right, we're gonna go. Here we go.
Take warning. The following segment is a personal view and opinion that may offend some. This is an independent opinion and should be taken as such. Put away your tissues and closed minds. It's time to hear the fucker out.
All right, so because he isn't here, and I do feel bad about that, Dupe, and I think it's a deeper conversation that can always be had. But last week it was at the Supreme Court upheld that abortion law in Texas, and the opinion that was trying to get dragged out of a lot of us was just like, well, what do you think about it? Just setting that record straight right now. I don't have an opinion. I don't think we should have an opinion. I think that that is a private decision between the mom, the dad if he's around, and the doctor. So just want to keep that there. I don't think that that really belongs in anybody else's place. Not a congressman, not a fucking Supreme Court justice. That is somebody's choice, and it's a hard choice, regardless of how we feel about it. Backside to that one, and this is why I want to say fuck you, motherfucker. A really good point was made. The anti-vaxxers that were pushing the whole like, oh, my body, my choice, I can't get this shot because it's my body and it's my choice, are the same motherfuckers that are out there right now like, good on abortion, that's okay. So kudos to you for not allowing people to have their own fucking choice on what happens with their bodies and have to carry a baby to term. But at the same time, you didn't get your vaccine. So good job. That's it. That's all I got. Fuck you, motherfuckers. That was it.
So, Lee.
Yeah.
All right. So, everybody, you see how Rick looks on this camera, right?
Yeah.
Like, you only see a third of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the Rick FTMF camera.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I gotta find it.
I know there's so many. Sorry. Why don't we, and why don't we keep Rick on this zoomed in camera? That way he's not taking up.
I don't like the zoomed in camera.
You need
like
to.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
you can see the Bob Ross that I haven't hung up yet, though.
Yeah, you can.
Look at that.
this month. He doesn't get the Bob Rs. I'll wait till he puts his fucking headphones on.
What?
He doesn't show the Bob Ross fucking print when he was talking about Bob Ross. He saves it till right now.
Yeah.
But look at that.
And
that's me saying, fuck you, Netflix.
all your electronics make it really hard to see that.
I know.
But anyway,
real
Lee,
glass,
so-
apparently.
Take a picture of
so-
it and post it on social media later so we
I
can all
will.
be in envy.
I will.
And Rick, you haven't put up the fucking, the sign in the background, the vaccinate for whatever.
I know. You know what? I realized that today. I was like, man, I haven't done that in a few weeks. I got to get that back up. Next we will do that probably for Macho Man.
You missed an opportunity. You could have put
No, I'll
vaccine
do that
for-
shit when Duper's on the show.
You could have put vaccinate for abortions.
Oh God.
Vaccinate for those fetuses.
Oh man.
Vaccinate for a woman's choice.
Oh God. Do you think Zach Bagans does ghost hunting? No, shut up, Greg.
Oh my God.
I know.
Holy shit.
Don't do it, Greg. Don't do it. Oh shit.
Oh,
Fucking shit.
that was gonna be good. All right.
Presents.
I'm glad I did it at the end of the show.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, guys. I know we were at the Cecil Hotel and we were looking in LA downtown, but there's a Planned Parenthood across the street. Oh. It's horrible. God damn it, Gregory. I'm wrapping the show up. I'm done with this now. Do you have anything?
Oh my
Not
God.
Greg. Lee, what are your closing?
Oh, okay. Hey guys, so thanks for listening, and make sure that you pay attention to our social media because our merch store is actually going to be launching within the next couple of weeks here. Along with the merch store launching, we're going to set a goal for the podcast, and we're not talking about the live right now. We're actually talking about the audio version. We want you to listen to us on the way to work and on the way home from work and things like that. We're going to set a goal for that, and as soon as we hit that goal, we're going to be giving away a couple shirts and things like that. So make sure you stay tuned to find out the details for that. And yeah, coming on that 20th anniversary, remember everyone. And Greg is holding his hand up, so I'm going to let him talk now.
Yeah.
Does he have something to say? Do you have something to say?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got to put this out there on the radio waves because if I don't, then it's not going to happen. But I'm also working on creating like a best of content for the show. So that look out for that on both our podcast, audio feeds. And then I'm sure I can get with Lee to come up with some awesome YouTube-ish stuff. So, if you want just all the funny moments and not all the political talk and all that bullshit,
Yep.
more to follow as I am still working through all the past episodes and pull out all the funny bits.
The
just
funny
for
bits.
But yeah,
Should we
like,
put a
subscribe,
disclaimer out this
bell, and
week?
stuff like that. Yeah.
Greg, should we put a disclaimer out this week at the beginning of the show to be like, hey guys, just a heads up, we're probably not going to talk all that heavy shit. Like,
Yeah.
we should
Fun
be
show.
No.
Fun guy show.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to talk like nerds.
We talk about cheerleaders and superheroes.
Spider-Man. We got to talk about Spider-Man and his sweet
Oh,
web.
God.
No, you cannot have an organic web shooter. You need.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for
They're supposed
listening.
to be web.
We love
shooting
you.
cartridges.
We love you greatly.
Hey, never forget 9/11. Go get
Never
yourself
forget.
vaccinated if you haven't done it yet. Stay safe.
Okay, bye.
There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you
Greg,
for
go.
listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the...
Rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.
I get you on my radar, it's a beauty. A little dot on the screen and it hits me. I will never let you out of